I think historic is one of these words that's often overused, but actually in these circumstances I'm not sure it even quite covers it. You know, the tectonic plates of Scottish politics shifted yesterday. This is a massive, massive result. We saw some swings that, you know, have never been seen before in the history of Westminster politics. Clearly there is an appetite for change in Scotland, and there is a very, very strong desire for Scotland's voice to be heard much more loudly, and that's now the job of these 56 SNP MPs that are heading to the House of Commons. The vote yesterday was an overwhelming vote against continued austerity, and that, the issue that we put at the top of our agenda in the campaign, is the issue we will seek to put at the top of the agenda in Westminster. I'm bitterly disappointed that we're looking at another Conservative government. Labour wasn't strong enough to beat the Conservatives in England. You know, we've seen the Shadow Chancellor lose his seat. Labour's vote is barely up. They failed to take key seats that they needed to take to be in contention to be the next government. The fact that we're heading for another Conservative government is nothing to do with what happened in Scotland. It's everything to do with the fact Labour wasn't strong enough in England. This election was not about another referendum. I'm not going to start speculating about what might or might not happen in the future. We will, in the House of Commons, vote against an in-out EU referendum. If there is going to be one, we will seek to ensure that there is what's called a double majority rule, so that Scotland couldn't be taken outside the European Union against its will. So we'll seek to use the influence, the substantial influence we now have in the House of Commons. We're the third biggest party in the House of Commons. We'll seek to use that influence to make sure we get policies that are in Scotland's best interest.